Hello everybody and welcome back to Northwest Wing Shooters. My name's Rob. We just got back from a chukar hunt. Today I had a friend of mine invite me out on the boat, a friend and co-worker. Got into quite a few birds, didn't hunt very long, but man did we have fun. Dizzy did awesome as usual. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you did enjoy the video, please be sure to give it a like as well as subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I always appreciate that. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys out in the field. I'd like to thank Dogtra for their continued support of the channel. For your e-collar or GPS collar needs, visit dogtra.com. Use my code NWING5 at checkout for 5% off your purchase of $200 or more. Dizzy, whoa.
Dizzy pointing.
Dead bird! Dead bird! Hunt dead. Dead bird. Dead. Dead bird, Diz. Good girl. Fetch it here. Fetch it here. Here. First bird. Nice. Good girl, Diz. She had them pointed down in there, and then they ran up here. They were holding pretty tight.
Dizzy pointing.
Dead bird. Good girl. Good girl. Bring it here. Good girl. Fetch here. Good girl. Come on. You got to bring this one up. I'm not going down. Good girl. Come on. Bring him here. Good girl. Good job, Diz. Nice. Get some water. Wow. That's a beautiful bird. Wow. Good job, Diz. Good girl.
Dizzy pointing. Dizzy pointing.
Good girl. Good girl. Leave it. Good. One more. Dead bird. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Fetch here. Fetch it here. Good. Good girl. Oh, good girl. Good girl, Dizzy. Number 4. Gotta find my shells. Where did I shoot at? I think I was down here somewhere. Gotta pick up my shells. Here's 2. There it is.
Dizzy pointing.
Good girl. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Good girl. That's number 5. That's a bird of the year. But a bird nonetheless. Good girl. So, Kurt's over there, I see him. And I think I'm gonna go over this side and then up and over there and then down to the truck, or to the boat. Chukar hunting can be sketchy. Gotta be careful. not want that to be you. Sound like Kurt was just shooting. Alright, well, we're off to a pretty good start. Got into a few coveys on the other side of the canyon. And looks like Kurt's heading back down, so we're gonna start working our way back down. And I heard some birds calling on this side above where Kurt was, so I'm gonna hunt this area around a little bit, see if Dizzy can find them, but she's getting hot too. We already got 5, so I don't need to be out here all day. But man, is it pretty. Take a look at the scenery. Okay. Dead bird, Diz. Quail queen. She's always finding quail. That was terrible shooting. There's one up here somewhere. Dead bird, Diz. Dizzy. Look. Good Dizzy, look. Good girl. Dizzy's always finding quail. I'm gonna go get her wet in the lake before we go back up and over. She had those things pointed up there. They must have been up there feeding and they ran all the way down in here. What a cool spot. Good girl. Let her cool down a bit before we head back. I kind of want to do that too, Diz. Suck to lose all that elevation, but when they're on birds, you just kind of have to go. Turned out to be quail. They must have been up in that bowl feeding, and then we ran them all the way down to cover. These right here are dust bowls where the birds dust. That was an example of Dizzy using all of her senses, I think, because I think she could hear them up there. I could hear them too, making their little distress signal. She's a smart dog. See if we can pick up another one on the way back. Good girl. Good girl, Dizzy. Come on. Come on, Diz, get that bird. Come on. Bring him here. Good girl. Good girl. Good job, Diz. Good girl. Nice, Chuck. That's number 6. All right, everybody. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. We just picked a spot, you know, up off this lake. We got out of the boat and immediately saw tracks. Otherwise, Kurt was saying the same thing. We're not sure that we would have even hunted there. But I think you could pick anywhere out here and just start walking and you're gonna find birds. Dizzy did really well today. Kurt shot a couple birds as well. We ended up with 6 chukar, and of course Dizzy had to find some quail too. The quail queen couldn't leave without finding a quail. Good she does. We're gonna go back and maybe do a little catch and cook. We've got some friends in town from Japan, and we talked about making chukar karage, which is like Japanese style fried chicken, but we're gonna make it with chukar. Thanks again for watching. If you guys did enjoy the video, please be sure to hit the like button as well as subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching this season. We'll see you out in the field for the next one. Okay, everybody, welcome to the kitchen. Hope you enjoyed that hunt. We've got the chukar all processed. This is the breast meat and the tenders. My friend Satomi, she's visiting from Japan, as I said, and we're gonna make karage, which is like Japanese style fried chicken. So here we go. So how do we, first we gotta make the marinade, right?
Yeah.
So the thing about Japanese fried chicken that I really like is that it's like really crispy, but not like Kentucky Fried Chicken crispy. It's like a different kind of, I don't know how to describe it. I think it's the cornstarch that I like. Just soy sauce, okay. And you're just kind of, it's not really a marinade so much as it's like a, this is going to be part of the batter too, right? If I remember correctly.
Yep. Ideally, you can put it for 30 minutes or an hour, or if you're too busy, you can keep it in the fridge for overnight.
Like right now, it's 8:04, so we will not be marinating it for 30 minutes either.
So yeah, we will skip it. So in that case, today I added more soy sauce than I usually put, so that it gets more taste in the meat.
Now we're gonna put it in a bag.
Right.
That's the breast meat from liberally trimmed because I want to make sure we don't have. Oh yeah, we're gonna use cornstarch. You can use flour too, though, right?
Right, flour works well.
Do you prefer flour or cornstarch more?
Cornstarch.
Cornstarch.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's what makes it like extra crispy.
Right. So let's prepare the pan too.
Oh yeah, good idea. Okay. Medium, yeah.
Medium.
We're just using vegetable oil.
Right.
Yeah. Just a little bit, huh?
Yeah, I like to make fried things with less oil.
So now we're just putting the meat in the cornstarch. That's just cornstarch you put in there, right?
Right. Yep.
We're not using mirin, but sometimes you can add mirin and sake, right?
Right. So sake removes the smell of the meat. So if the meat is not like, you know, as you want it to be, so you can add some sake.
So yeah, that might be a good idea for like if you're serving the meat to someone who doesn't eat a lot of wild game. Maybe the sake might cut down on the gaminess. But we're looking to enjoy that flavor, so
Right.
we didn't put any mirin or sake. Shake it, shake it, shake it.
Right.
All right, it's time to flip. How long do you cook it? Just till it's...
I don't know, probably 3 to 4 minutes, or...
You just want it to be nice and brown.
Yeah, because eventually you will need to do more flips, I guess, to get the meat inside will be nice and, you know, nicely warm. Japanese people bring karage for lunch in the lunchbox, or it goes really well with beer.
So you eat it cold?
Oh, when we bring it
For
to lunch, like a lot of school kids bring it to lunch with like rice or other vegetables. But still, it's good.
All right, we're all done cooking. Satomi's all done cooking. She did all the work. Thank you.
No, he did, and then Dizzy did.
We got to thank Dizzy for the birds.
Yeah, thank you, Dizzy.
But thank you for cooking.
Thank you, Robert, for hunting.
Yes. And now it's time to try it.
Yeah.
So let's do it.
Let's do it. Ah, itadakimasu.
Oh. I didn't take a bite yet. Itadakimasu.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Oishii.
It's yummy. It's time for dinner. I'm hungry. Worked up an appetite out there hunting.
Right.
So, thank you guys for watching.